Hola, buenos días, es Nico.
Pull that dick out. I'm not playing. Pull it out.
So, today, first of all, I got my Twitter back. You already know, you know what it is. I got my Twitter back. So, I'm very happy about that. I mean, I'm also happy that my alt was kind of successful and I still got to talk and converse with all of my girlies. But I'm happy to have my main page back. My alt is going to be pure violence. Pure violence. If you want to follow that, you can. But you can also follow me on my main page, which I'm going to try to be more active on, because I'm so used to talking so freely on my alt because it doesn't have as many followers, so I can talk reckless. So we're gonna be doing pure violence over there. Other than that, on my main page, it'll be, you know, my usual shenanigans, selfies, stuff like that, thirst traps, my YouTube information, that kind of stuff. If you want to follow me for more videos like this and more content in general, help support the channel so that we can make these videos more often and more smoothly. Follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/NikosAesthetics. If you want to follow me on Instagram for some thirst traps, follow me at Nikos Aesthetics. If you want some humor, follow me on Twitter. If you want at Nikos Aesthetics. If you want some violence, follow me on Twitter at Nikos Aesthetic minus the S. Other than that, if you want video games, follow me on Twitch. I stream every Friday, sometimes on Wednesday if I have the time, normally on Friday. And I think that's it for my social media plugins. Also, I'm trying a different angle, so you're getting a slightly different view of my room. I did my best to keep things presentable. If you don't like it, that's what it is. I like this view. If it wasn't for the bruise on my forehead, I would love this view, but I like this view. It's very casual, very intimate, very personal. I feel like I'm having a conversation with you guys. Like face to face, you know, we're like, you can smell like the mint on my breath, like that kind of thing. But now on to the actual video, because we hit the 2-minute mark and I'm not wasting time. Today, this is like Malik week, because I mean, I just posted a video on him creating fake OnlyFans content, but now some fucking shenanigans happened again. OnlyHands 2.0 reloaded. Because this time Malik, allegedly, let me say allegedly because I don't want to get sued. So first of all, we need to introduce the new character, who is named Knockout. If you don't know, he is a very popular gay black porn star. Porn stars, and he does legitimate porn, not only OnlyFans. So he's not just an OnlyFans girly. He's actually had like little gay series based around him on Signal 23. If you don't know what Signal 23 TV is, it is the gay black web channel thing. I mean, I don't really subscribe to them because they make like Cinemax style porn with quote unquote narrative. So it's like, I don't necessarily look for that. I mean, I love, you know, gay black content because like I said, I praise Noah's Ark, I praise The Skinny, I praise Pose, but I also like a little budget to it. I mean, the men that they be having on there are fine as fuck. So I mean, if you want to see some dick swanging and if you just want to look at pretty people do their best, I would recommend looking at them. But I've rarely seen any of the scenes go viral that are actually good. I mean, they've made a few series that have good sex scenes, but it's like I said, it's like Cinemax. It's like you're there for the not for the acting. So point is, he's very popular, and he actually got a little depopular, like less popular, once that series came out and it got exposed that he is feminine. So the thing about Knockout is that in most of his scenes, he wouldn't say much other than a few grunts and yeah, that kind of shit. But when he actually got his series, he had to speak because it was like a shot at love for Tila Tequila, you know, like it was like a romantic thing, like cuffing season or whatever, I think that's what it was called. And he had to speak, and he was actually feminine, and he was fighting and yelling in his high-pitched voice. And you know, I have nothing wrong, you know, I'm not against that because I love feminine mid. Like I said, like I've let people with nail polish top me, people that do drag top me. It really doesn't matter because I feed more off of energy and appearance. When I visibly look at you, I don't care if you're feminine. If I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. So it doesn't really matter, especially because I'm feminine myself. So he got less popular because you know how most people have this like hyper masculine persona that they push onto gay performers, but especially black gay performers, because they're forced to fill that quote-unquote Mandingo hood fantasy. So it's like, he got into a little water with that, but after that it blew over because he's still, he's still slanging the meat, he's still hammering that meat mallet. But, so allegedly, he and Malik were performing OnlyFans content, as per usual, because, that's what you do in ATL. If you have an OnlyFans, you perform with other performers. So he and Malik were making content, but from Knockout's perspective, he said, Malik stabbed me in the arm because I did not want to date him and I chose somebody else. So he later on, I'm sorry I'm laughing. This isn't like a laughing matter, but it's just what? So he later on said that he's no longer performing OnlyFans collabs because this was not a relationship. This was supposed to be strictly dickly. Like, we're doing business, so you shouldn't be catching feelings. And the next time I see Malik, I'm going to beat his ass for the third time. So, it was the addition of quote unquote the third time when he said that, because I was hollering, because it's just you guys have had sex enough to make content for OnlyFans, to get to know each other enough that you guys are fighting, and that he's stabbing you because you're choosing to date someone else. And Knockout is saying, no, I've always told him this is strictly for business. And I find it interesting because people in the comments are like, damn, the dick that good. And I think lowering the point of the topic to, oh, the dick was so good that it drove somebody crazy, can be a little immature at times, and not really focusing in on the aggression and the unrequited emotions that the person that wilded out had. But at the same time, I've been in a situation where the dick be good enough to drive you crazy. Like, it's more so not just the sex, but the sex actually influences your mind to thinking, oh, this is so good that we belong together. That kind of thing. So if this person is telling you this is strictly for business, this is strictly for business, because apparently Knockout has been in this situation again, because if you look at the picture that I'm going to post, he actually has a scar across his face. In the comments, they said, oh yeah, that scar was caused because somebody else got attached to him because of his dick game. And I'm just sitting here like, if you're an OnlyFans performer and your dick is so good that it's driving bitches to fight for you, bitch, I don't know what to tell you. I just, like, at that point, like he said, I'm not collaborating with anybody anymore. Because my thing is, how do you go from this is business to I will cut you if you try to fuck someone else? It bewilders me. It bewilders me, especially because Malik is making content with other people. But I'm guessing it's because he's actually trying to date the other guy that was not named in this equation. He said that Malik stabbed me because I chose to date someone else, and I told him this is strictly business. So, bitch, if y'all fucking filming and fighting multiple times and it's getting to the point where you're stabbing, I'm with him. I'm with Knockout. I'm like, bitch, at this point, I don't need to be filming with nobody else, because you bitches obviously can't take no dick without getting attached. Because that's the thing. If it's a strictly business scenario, I don't care how good that dick is, baby girl, you need to remember this is just for the money. This is not a relationship, because you've gotten to the point where y'all are physically fighting, but also to the point where you tried to kill this man by stabbing him in the arm. It's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And Knockout said, when I see him, I'm gonna beat his ass for the third time, bitch. I can't do this. I come out here, I talk about shit. I talk about all the Twitter mess and the OnlyFans drama, and I'm just sitting here like, this takes the cake. Like, I was going to go and see what Malik's perspective was and if this was true, but as soon as this story broke, he went protected. He went protected, bitch, and he ain't saying shit to my knowledge. Apparently, it's only Knockout speaking, so I'm only able to give you the perspective on Knockout, the victim that got stabbed. So, I mean, I don't know if it's believable, because I don't know, like, my thing is, I don't know Malik's personality beyond his OnlyFans situations, quote unquote turning out quote unquote straight boys, but also quote unquote faking it. But I do know that he gets into a lot of fights. Like, my thing is, I see on Twitter, because y'all know I live on Twitter, he's one of the OnlyFans girls in Atlanta that's always being tagged, quoted in a video of him getting his ass beat in a club. So obviously he be fighting bitches, but it's just to stab someone over not choosing you when this was supposed to be a business relationship. You just got to learn how to draw boundaries at that point. But Give me your opinions. Do you believe that sometimes the dick is so good that it could turn you violent? Do you believe that is a valid reason to stab somebody? I just, like, that's, I understand because I've been in a situation where I've been dickmatized before, but I've never stabbed somebody. Like, I would never, no, I didn't. Why'd you hesitate? That wasn't a hesitation because that shouldn't have been a question. No, I've never been to a point that I would stab somebody, but I've been to the point where I'm like, man, fuck you, that kind of thing. Like, I would, not on sight, but I would just not interact with them anymore. To go to the point where it's like, oh, I gotta physically get you, bitch, that dick must have been legendary. Or something else must have happened. Like, I just can't imagine being told, okay, well, we've been over this. This is the business relationship. We are not dating. I am dating someone else. And then you stab them. I don't know. We gotta wait for the rest of the tea because I mean, this is, are they gonna do legal? Is he gonna get legal with it? Probably not. But my thing is, he stabbed you. Also, but yeah, just drop your opinions down below, especially because the lawn care service is beginning to cut my lawn. So drop your opinions down below. Let's have the dialogue. What do you think about the situation? Do you think this is real? Because he has a video of his wound. It's like he's been stabbed, but we just don't know the reason. So definitely comment down below. Boop. And once again, a quick thank you to all my patrons on Patreon and a quick shout out to my third eye tier patrons. Your support means everything to me and helps me do this a lot more smoothly. I will also be listing this week's live stream topic in case anybody wants to join in on the fun. I will see you guys there.